What is shaking, guys? It is a magical morning. It is 7:24. As you can see, we are in the parking structure. It is open early. I believe they start at 6:30. So a little heads up if you plan on coming to Disneyland. We are back. I don't care what the waits are, how long the lines are. It has been over 400 days since the park closed. It's now reopened. Words can't describe how happy and excited we are. So we're gonna get in. I'll give you some time updates as we wait, show you how the lines are, show you.
Who's we?
We? Oh, I got her. Of course Ashley's with me. We have another little surprise, but I'm gonna talk about that later. But like I said, we're gonna go in, see how the lines are, see what the queue line is. I know it's pretty long just to get into the park, but everybody says it moves pretty quick, but we'll be the judge of that. We'll see how long, give you some time updates. Stay tuned. It's gonna be a long and very, very happy and magical day.
I might do a live on Instagram. I know
okay, they would have already seen that. It is a glorious, glorious day. Magical, just happiness. Oh, and one last little thing. The boarding pass system for Rise of the Resistance, the virtual queue, they are doing 2 sets of boarding groups, 7 a.m. and 12 p.m. noon. You don't need to be in the park or anywhere near the resort at 7 o'clock, at 7 a.m. for the first boarding group. So luckily, we were just about to leave. We did it in the car. We reserved our space for Rise of the Resistance. We got group number 54. And we got it right at 7. I mean, 7 o'clock hit, and it, I joined, and we got 54. I'm pretty quick with these things. You got to be on top of it if you want the very first boarding group. But like I said, if you want, you can wait. Try the 12 o'clock boarding system or boarding group or whatever. Try that one, but for that, you have to be inside of the park. 7 a.m., you don't need to be, obviously, because the park isn't open. Noon, you need to be in the park to join the Rise of the Resistance boarding group. So not bad, 7:40, parked, headed over to bag check. So about 15 minutes from the entrance of the parking structure to actually get parked. Now, doesn't look like the line's too long for bag check. So catch up with you soon. So not bad, about 6 minutes to get through bag check. There was no line. It's just the physically walking part through bag check that takes a while.
He doesn't know how to slow down.
Yeah, I'm walking too fast. I'm too excited. That's my only explanation today. Anything I do wrong is because I'm too excited. So now we have the long trek from the parking structure to the line, I guess, to get in, the Esplanade area. It's probably going to be out into downtown Disney, is my surmise. So we'll see how long this takes. We'll get in eventually. Feels good to be home. So as you can see, it is quite a long line to just get into the park. It is 8 o'clock on the dot. We'll see what time the line starts to move, what time we actually get in, how long it is from this position. We are right underneath the monorail in the tram route, but it goes on and on. I wouldn't be surprised if this went all the way back out to the parking structure at some point. I won't know. Ashley won't know because we're already up here. But let's see how long it takes to get in. Oh, I'm moving. Look at that, I'm too excited. I'm already like, let's go, let's go, let's go. So quick little update. It is now 8:15. We've moved a little. They have multiple lines set up. So all those groups of people that you saw just, a quick second ago, they're all separate lines. They feed one line for a while, then they stop it, feed another line, stop it, feed another line, stop it. Like I said, it's 8:15. I can't tell if they're letting people in yet, but they are now lining up. They're in? Okay, people are going in, Ashley thinks. 8:15, but more or less they're lining up in the Esplanade now instead of out here in the tram area, tram loading area, all of that. So we'll see how long it takes for us to actually get in now. So we're still playing the waiting game. We have made it inside of the park finally. It's 8:45 roughly. Oh, Ashley needs her pictures. 8:45 it took us to get in. Scoot back more. Scoot back. Okay. 8:45 took us to get in. It's not too bad. Now, a lot of today is going to be less of me talking, more absorbing everything that's going on, walking down Main Street, some of the rides. I hope I don't get emotional. I might get emotional. We're about to pass under the archways. I can already see cast members. It's gonna kill me. So I hope, as you can see, Ashley's really excited. So we're gonna walk in, we're gonna walk through. Maybe one of the executives will be here. Be cool to see them.
Listen.
Oh. I don't know if you can hear it. Anyway, let's get in. I've spent too much time out here. I've seen the outside. I need to get in.
Through the Grand Canyon and primeval world. Stops at Frontierland, Vicky's Toontown, and Tomorrowland.
So quick change of plans. We were going to walk down Main Street, but the train pulled up.
Was my favorite.
The capacity on the train is very limited. So we heard a tip, do it first thing, get it out of the way. And then we wanted to go down Main Street with all the cast members. They might still be there when we make our grand circle tour, but we couldn't pass it up. There's nobody on it. This is what epitomizes Disneyland for us. I could ride this all day, to be honest. So we're gonna enjoy a circle tour, and I'm out of breath. A lot of like power walking, power running. Whew. But I just felt the train move. Here we go.
And there's no eating or drinking on the train. Our next stop is New Orleans Square.
Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. We're embarking on a grand circle tour of the Magic Kingdom. We'll be stopping at New Orleans Square, Mickey's Toontown, and Tomorrowland. We'll also visit the Grand Canyon and make a trip back in time to the primeval world and the age of the dinosaurs before returning to Main Street Station. As we begin our journey, remember that for a safe trip, you need to stay seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your children.
Bienvenidos a bordo del Disneyland Railroad. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
Our first stop is New Orleans Square Station. But to get there, we need to pass through the wilds of Adventureland. It may seem peaceful through here, but trust me, it's a real jungle out there. Literally. So be on the lookout. You just never know what might be lurking along the rails. Just ahead is New Orleans Square Station. This station also serves Frontierland and Critter Country. If you'll be leaving us here, please remain seated until the train comes to a complete stop. Then watch your step as you're getting on. For those of you continuing on with us, we'll be resuming our journey in just a moment. This is New Orleans Square Station. New Orleans Square.
We're here. I know it's going to be hard to hear us all day with the mask on, but
It's okay.
guys, we're here. I can't. Ashley was just saying like, oh my God, we're here. It just hit us. We're back in the parks, on the train, on the railroad. I'm just so happy. So happy.
Welcome aboard the Holiday 5. Remain seated. Train's ready to depart. Keep arms and feet set straight at all times. Please carry must be worn at all times. more children are with people. Next stop, Toontown Depot.
Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. To ensure a safe ride, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
Permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños.
We're now entering Splash Mountain, rumored to be the location of one and only Laughing Place. If you look real hard, you just might find it. It's where the critters are celebrating the Zippity Doo-Dah Day. Speaking of critters, this place we're passing over is home to a whole bunch of them. Here in Critter Country, you can join Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, Rare Rabbit, and Rare Bear on their fun-filled adventures. As we steam past Hungry Bear Restaurant, last outpost in these parts, we're now joining up with the Rivers of America and entering the frontier as it looked more than a century and a half ago. This is my favorite part of the journey. Around every bend, there's natural beauty as far as the eye can see. There is a revered Indian shaman sharing his stories with those in the great river valley below. People like you have been riding these rails since the 1800s, traveling through nature's wonderland in a matter of days, rather than the months it used to take by mule or stagecoach. Steam power not only fueled these iron horses, but the dreams of a whole new generation as it moved west into this great frontier. Of course, some of those dreams and the stories that went with them were pretty darn wild and downright unbelievable, like on Big Thunder Mountain, where I hear that mysterious spirits have grabbed hold of those mining trains and turned them into the wildest ride in the wilderness. Step carefully from the train. Have fun, and say hi to Mickey and Minnie. Those of you continuing on with us, we'll be resuming our trip in just a moment. This is Toontown Depot.
Welcome back to Toontown Depot. Please make it. We come to a quick stop. If you're exiting here, this is your stop for all things Fantasyland. Oh, to Snow White, It's a Small World, and of course, Progress.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us on the Disneyland Railroad. For a safe ride, remember to stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
¿Qué tal, amigos? Y bienvenidos a bordo. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
As we leave Toontown Depot, we get a real nice view of the happiest land of them all, Fantasyland. You can see people stepping onto It's a Small World just below us. And, off in the distance, majestic Matterhorn Mountain. We're now skiing forward into the future to a land inspired by visions of tomorrow, both practical and imagined. Here you'll find rocket ships and starscapes, submarines and astroblasters, and, if you look overhead, maybe a glimpse of a Mark 7 monorail. This is the latest version of the first daily operating monorail system in the entire Western Hemisphere, gliding above Disneyland since 1959. Below the monorail, and us, are the fun-filled roadways of the Autopia. Drivers of all ages can get behind the wheel of these cars. No experience or license required. If you're into soaring spaceships or doing battle with evil empires and emperors, Tomorrowland is definitely the place for you. Speaking of which, we're pulling into Tomorrowland Station right now. If you're leaving us here, just stay seated until we come to a full stop. Gather your belongings, including lightsabers and astroblasters, and step carefully from the train. Thanks, and have fun in the future. For the rest of you, just sit tight. We'll be on our way again in just a minute.
We're arriving at Tomorrowland Station. Please remain seated till we come to a full complete stop. This is your destination for Star Tours, Space Rail, and more.
Disneyland Railroad, now leaving for a complete trip around Walt Disney's Magic Kingdom.
Quick little update, since you've seen most of the stops. We're going to go through Primeval World and the Grand Canyon. Then we're going to hit Main Street, but instead of walking down Main Street, we are going to continue on to New Orleans Square. We're going to ride Haunted Mansion. I'm going to switch the lenses. I don't know if I'm going to film. We're going to ride it later. Ashley made the notion she just wants to ride it without filming. So, might not film Haunted. Then we're going to ride Pirates. Will film Pirates. Then we'll probably ride Haunted Mansion again. Might film, might not, whichever one I don't film the first time. You get what I mean. So Haunted, Pirates, Haunted. And then it's... words can't explain how happy I am.
To those who have just come aboard, welcome. The next leg of our journey will take us from the fantastic world of the future to the breathtaking beauty of nature's own design, the Grand Canyon. For your safety, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. Watch your children and no flash photography.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Cuide a los pequeños. Por favor, no tome fotografías con plástico.
rest of the primeval world, land of the dinosaurs.
So a quick little change of plans. We went to get in line for Haunted Mansion, but they're clearing the line. There was just too many people. So they told us come back in about 10-15 minutes. We said fine, we'll go to Pirates. In New Orleans Square it gets a little complicated because of all the switchbacks, the social distance lines. So be prepared. You come over to New Orleans Square, look for the pole holders.
Well, if you've been to Disney World, you should know what you're doing.
Well, yeah, if you've been here on a very busy day, you should get an idea. Disney World's got the long extended lines.
Don't they have the... I thought they were going to do virtual queues.
Well, they're only going to do virtual queues for obviously Rise and Spider-Man when that opens, but...
No, I thought they were doing it for all of them.
Nope, they're not doing them. They're just doing it for the big rides. So yeah, we're going to see how long this wait time is. Yeah, we are getting hungry. It is 9:35. So we'll see how long it takes. We'll see how many switchbacks we have. So far we've done one length of New Orleans Square. We're gonna start to go back, and then we come back. And then I think we're good. Then I think we enter the actual queue. So hopefully not too long. And one quick thing I just noticed or wanted to point out is all the guests, visitors are in lines. So the walkways are very, very open, very clear. So at times, I'll have to show you better examples once we kind of explore the park a little more. But from that quick little overview I did of the water and everything, there's not a lot of people walking around because most guests are in lines because there's no fast pass. So there's no waiting around. If you want to ride something, you've got to get in line. We are just about to enter the Pirates of the Caribbean building. It only took us about 12 minutes. So the line looks extremely long. On a normal day, it'd probably be close to an hour, if not longer. But with the spacing, with the line space, social distancing, whew, I'm dark. There we go. It only took about 12 minutes, so not bad. Pirates, 12 minutes? I can live with that.
a treasure map and the key as well. What I wouldn't give to see the look of Captain Jack.
Rascals and scoundrels, villains and knaves, they got me hard as yo ho. With devils and blacks, you really bad eggs, they got me hard as yo ho.
So what an awesome first actual ride back in the parks. That was awesome. I don't know if the camera, let's go this way. I don't know if the camera, why am I drifting? I don't know if the camera caught it, but there looked to be new clothing on the very first pirate on the right side after the drops. I don't know, I guess I'll have to go back and see, loop it in, see if there was new clothing. It just looked different. But that was awesome. We had a lot of fun. And now we're going over to Haunted. So we're in line for Haunted Mansion. It's 10:06. Doesn't look too bad. Let's see how long it takes. We're going in the secret entrance.
Hey there, welcome. As you go down our stairs, please use our handrails. Watch your step. At the bottom, head to the right.
Oh.
Welcome.
Stairs.
As you go down the stairs, watch your step. At the bottom, head to the right. Right.
Yes. Ooh. This is so cool. That was So what did you think of Haunted Mansion? I hope it all turned out okay. It's been a while since I've filmed an attraction that dark. So I hope it all came out okay. What about going through that secret entrance? The guy asked us if we couldn't pass that up. Never been down there. But it makes sense why they're using it. Because the actual stretching room, they're only doing 4 groups per elevator. Where if they do the secret passage, it's a secret passage 1, which is really cool. It's a magical moment. And they can kind of get more groups feeding into the actual show building. So I thought that was really neat. We've never done that before, so that was really, really awesome. We just finished enjoying a churro. Now you have to remember, only active eating and drinking. You can have your mask off, so that's why we just ate it. Ashley's rule breaker, but we're gonna get to why she's having problems here in a minute. So we're gonna relax for a little bit. We have about a half hour till our food is ready. We mobile ordered over at Galactic Grill in Tomorrowland. So we're gonna walk through the hub, walk through Frontierland into Tomorrowland, and we're kind of keeping an eye out for our Rise of the Resistance boarding group. It says it's gonna be about 2 hours, so we'll see if that's the case. They're boarding 1 through 23 and we're 54.
Look into the white rabbit. Wow! See for yourself.